What's good? Just a quick fucking check in with you. I wanna remind you something here. This is what's been playing on my mind recently because I don't get annoyed with stuff. Now, do I have stresses? Do I have people that I believe are so fucking stupid that they need woken up? Correct. But I don't get annoyed. I don't let things annoy me. But whenever I see something that's going wrong, that people need help with, that people need a opening up and an expansion, especially for, as we all know, for young people, when you're young, when you're just trying to figure stuff out, you have so many things that you're trying to comprehend at once. At least have a source of information that you can go to, that you can start to apply to your life immediately. Something that works now, not something you're studying for a course you're going to take in the future, but real life practical advice that you can put in place right now, right immediately in your life situation. And the best way I can help you, before anything else, before talking about a workout to talking about how to actually make sales, before anything about healthy eating, the first point is knowing where you go to get your advice. Even though you might watch these videos, even though you might apply some of the advice, if you're still going to someone who's not a good person to get advice from, you're massively fucking up. You're massively taken away from your potential of success. And I know a lot of people are far before that stage. They're not even thinking of success. They're thinking, how do I make it the next week? How do I make it the next month? What am I going to do for my next year plans? So if you're not even thinking far ahead, if you're not already gathering up things that are creating the life that you want, well then you have to make a change right now. You have to literally identify, write down who is it that you go to for advice. Write down every single person's name, and also right beside that, write what they have accomplished in their life. What have they achieved in their life? Because most people are lost. Most people, like your dads, most people like your buddies, most people like the person that seems to be slightly successful, but they haven't worked in 15 years. They accumulated some money, they got a little retirement bonus, and now they're giving out advice like they can actually help you. When the truth of the matter is, most of those people are fucking lost. Most of those people don't have a fucking clue what they're doing. I don't want you to be that person that's taking advice from people that don't know where to go, what to do. Knowledge is not enough. You have to have action with the knowledge. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there who have no knowledge and take very little action. Those people can't help you. Those people are fucking lost. There's many people out there who mean well, who want to help, but you can be around these people, but you have to be ruthless on who you take advice from. So the message in today's video that you must apply for the rest of your life is you pick extremely carefully who it is that you go to for advice, for concrete advice, because you're always going to need it. You're always going to need to find out something. There's going to be someone out there who has had the experience that you have not had. But if you're going to the guy who's been working for 15 years at a job that he always complains about, he gets up every day and he goes out and he's fucking miserable, and you're thinking about starting a business, and that person offers their advice and you're dumb enough to take it, that's on you. That will not affect that other person, but it will affect you. If you want to make the biggest change, you need to pick the person that's actually out there, that's taking chances, that's taking risks. It's better to go to the person that made 10 million and fucking lost 10 million. There's many people out there who have made mega amounts of money, who have made that 10 million and that's lost in a year. But that person made that 10 million first, goes all out in business like many of us do, and unfortunately you're going to make bad decisions, take hits, especially in those early days where you're not too sure. And I know most of you out there are nowhere near that stage where you've made a lot of money, put money on the line, made more money, and kept trying to figure out that key recipe for yourself. So if you're not there, if you're so far away from that, well then those people are so far ahead from where you are. You've got to sort through the shit, because there's so many people out there with the bad advice that don't help. You got to go out and identify someone who's in the biggest leap forward from where you're at. And if it's business, it's going to be that person. It's going to be that guy who's went out and made a lot of money. He's probably made mistakes. But if he's still out there, if he hasn't been beaten and held himself down and given up, he's going back out again to make it again. Well, then that's a step forward. But you don't stop there. You keep progressing. You keep moving forward. Because so often people will go out there, think they're doing a lot, think they're doing great things. But the difference between getting what you want and falling extremely short is taking the wrong advice and applying it. If you're taking advice from the wrong people, you're going to really put a massive stop on any more potential that you can possibly achieve. You want to find the people out there that put no limits on what they believe they can achieve, and most importantly, they have shown through what they have achieved themselves that they hold that belief, not just talk about it, but the results that they have yielded are far beyond anyone else's standards. I hope this video helps you. I hope you apply it. And remember, it's starting right now, so you might not be at the point where you're wanting to create the best life ever, where you're wanting to get your life in order, where you're wanting to set yourself up for future success, where you're wanting to really live life at just a massively high performance lifestyle. You might not be anywhere near there. You might not even hold high standards. You might not even be visualizing something great for yourself. Even at this stage, if you can apply it now, you're going to get better, because things start with where you're at. If you can start doing things now that are slightly difficult, that you're not used to, but you know you're going to need to do it in the future, you might as well start right now. Pick the right person to take advice from, and you'll propel yourself forward.